Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. We got game number 2 of the 1909 World Series. The Pirates lead the World Series 1-9. Let's take a look here at the starting lineups here in game number 2 at Forbes Field. We got leading off for the visiting Detroit Tigers, playing left field Davy Jones. Batting second, playing shortstop is Donnie Bush. Batting third, playing right field is Ty Cobb. Batting fourth, playing center field is Sam Crawford. Batting fifth, playing second base is Jim Delaney. Batting sixth, playing third base is George McIntyre. McIntyre. Where did I get that? George Moriarty. Batting seventh, playing first base, Tom Jones. Batting eighth, doing the catching is Ball Smith. And starting game number 2 on the mound and batting ninth is Bill Donovan for the Tigers. And for the hometown Pittsburgh Pirates, leading off, playing third base is Bobby Byrne. Batting second, playing center field, Tommy Leach. Batting third, playing left field, Fred Clark. Batting fourth, playing shortstop, Hornus Wagner. Batting fifth, playing second base, Dotson Miller. Batting sixth, playing first base is Bill Aston. Batting seventh, playing right field is Owen Wilson. Batting eighth, doing the catching is George Gibson. Batting ninth, and doing the pitching is Howie Kotzman. Let's get down here to the field and get this game started, folks. The Detroit Tigers is Davy Jones. He's 0 for 4 in this World Series. He'll be going up against Howie Katzman. Katzman. Kazman. Get it right.
CAMNITZ.
And here's the first pitch from Howie. So we take a stroll around Forbes Field. And here's the 3-1 pitch to him. And that's going to be ball 4. So the Tigers got the leadoff batter aboard with a leadoff walk. And that brings up Donnie Bush. Bush is batting .500 in this World Series. He's 2 for 4. He takes it for strike 2. Now the 2-2 count. See if they keep the bunt on here. And 3-2. He hits that ball down the second. Only plays over to first. They get the batter, but the runner for the Tigers. So runner in scoring position for Ty Cobb. Cobb's hitting 333. He's 1 for 3 in the World Series. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Cobb, and that's a slow roller down the second. That should be out number 2. Runner gets down the third, but now there's 2 outs, and go ahead runs 90 feet away for Sam Crawford. Crawford is 1 for 4 with a 3-run homer in game number 1. And you pick up RBI number 4. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Sam. And that's going to be a fly ball out to left field. And that ball's off the wall. That'll drive in 1. How far is Sam going to go? He stops at second with an RBI double. And just like that, the Tigers are up 1-0. Now you got Jim Delaney up. Jim's 0 for 3. Crawford down at second. 2-out single will score him. Here's for 3. The Tigers score 1. We go to the bottom of the first. Tigers 1. And Pirates coming to bat with Burn. Lead is DONOVAN and Bill. First pitch here to Bobby. 0-2 count. And that ball is hit down the short. That should be it. Nice play by Bush down there. Scoops it up, fires it over to first. And that brings up Tommy Leach. And Leach is 0 for 4 in the World Series so far. And here's the 1-0 pitch to Tommy. And that ball is hit the other way in the right field. And that'll be out number 2. Cobb makes the catch. 2 up and 2 down. And let's take a look at the weather here. And there's 20,138 fans in the seat. We got cloudy. Now, Fred Clark up with 2 outs and nobody on. Here's the pitch to Clark, and they strike him out. And that'll end the inning. The top as we go to the top of the second. We got Moriarty, Jones, and Smith due up here. And Moriarty is 0 for 3 in this World Series. And here's the pitch from Howie. 2-2 count. He strikes him out. 1 up, 1 down. Here in the top of the for series. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Tom. And that's a fly ball. And number 2, 2 up and 2 down. We go. And we got Boss Smith, the catcher, due up here now. And Boss is 0 for 3. And he's going to be first pitch swinging. And that ball is popped up. Sorry, I'm out. That'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Tigers. We got Hornus, Wagner, Miller, and Abstein due up here. He's 2 for 4. He's got a homer and an RBI. And here's the pitch to Hornus. 3-1 pitch. Can he drive this ball here? That's going to be a ground ball down on the third. And that'll bring up. Here's the pitch to Donts. 2-2 count. Play 2 ground balls, 2 outs. And that'll leave it up to Mr. Abstein to get this inning going. He's 1 for 4, batting .250 in the series. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Bill. And that's another ground ball and go to the top of the third. We'll have the bottom part of the order due up here for the Tigers. Billy Donovan and back to the top with Jones and Bush. And Bill's first plate appearance of the series. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Bill. And he strikes him out, and that's Howie's first strikeout of the game. 1 up and 1. Sorry, Howie's third strike. And Jones walked his first time up. And here's the first pitch to Jones. And that ball is hit out into center field. And Leach makes the catch. We're out number 2. 2 up and 2 down. And that brings up Bush. Bush is 0 for 1 today. And here's the 1-0 pitch to Donnie. And Donnie gets it. Slow roller back to the mound. Howie's got it. Fires over to first, and he's in there with a base hit. Bush beats it out. So now we got 2 outs and a runner down at first. And Ty Cobb at the plate. Cobb's 0 for 1 today. Will Bush stay put, or will he take off trying to get in the scoring position for Ty? Ty swings on the first pitch. He launches this ball in the left field. Plenty of room out for Clark, and that'll win the inning. It's 1-0 Tigers. We got Wilson, Gibson, and Howie do up here. And Wilson is in this World Series batting .667. Here's the pitch to Wilson, the 3-1 count. Can he pull her down the short over to first, and that'll be out number 1. So Mr. Wilson's out of there, and that'll bring up Mr. Gibson. George Gibson's 1 for 3, batting .333 in the series. Here's the 3. It's low and away. He'll take it for ball number 4. That brings up Billy Donovan now. And Bill Donovan's first plate appearance of the series. Let's see if he tries to lay down a bunt and get Gibson. And he does, and it's a good bunt. We got 2 outs and a runner down at second. And you got Bobby up here. He's 0 for 1 today. Can he drive in the first run for the Pirates and tie this ball game up? Here's the 2-2 pitch to the Pirates strand 1. We get to the top of the 4th. We got Crawford, Delaney, and Moriarty due up here. Sam, here's the 1-1 pitch to Sam. And that's going to be a fly ball out the deep center field. He's going to stop at second with a leadoff double. Crawford having a nice World Series here, folks. So you got the leadoff batter board with the double, and that'll bring up Jim Delaney, who's 0 for 1 today. Crawford with excellent speed. I don't think that's going to be deep enough with the runner to tag up. That'll be out number 1. Clark throws the ball in, and Crawford will stay put at second base. That brings up, and here's the 3-1 pitch to him. And George hits that ball down the short. He looks the runner back to second, fires over to first for out number 2. So the leadoff double still standing down there at second, and Sam Crawford And that brings Tom Jones to the plate. And Jones is 0 for 1. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Tom. And that's going to be a base hit in the right field. That should score the run. And the Tigers are now leading this game 2-1. Oh, they said he caught that ball. Damn, let's take a look at that. I thought it dropped in there for a base hit, folks. Fooled me. Let's take another look here. Well, it did. I guess we didn't see him throwing the runner out. That's what we didn't see. Yeah. Crawford gets thrown out, coming home. So nice throw out there. And right field by Wilson. He's not only showing the bat off, he's showing the leather. We got Leach, Clark, and Wagner due up here. Tommy's 0 for 1 today. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Tommy. And the Pirates get something started here. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. And he strikes Tommy Leach out for out number 1. That brings up Fred Clark. Clark's 0 for 1 today. Can he get on board for Hornus Wagner? Here's the 1-1 pitch. And Clark gets the wood on it. He's going to drive this ball in the left field, and that's going to drop in there. Wagner has a homer in this World Series already, and he's 0 for 1 today. Clark down at first with excellent speed. And here's the first pitch to Hornus Wagner. And that's into the dirt, and Clark's off and running. And he's going to beat the throw, and he's in there with the stolen base. So Clark now in scoring position with his first stolen base of the series. And Hornus Wagner, a single probably ties this ball game up. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Wagner. And he laces this ball in the right field. And that's going to roll to the wall. And that's going to get a run in. And that's an RBI. We got a tie ball game, folks. It is 1-1 here in the fourth. Hornus down at second and scoring position for Miller. And Wagner with great speed should score on a single if Miller can drop one in. He's today. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Miller. And Dot hits that ball for the first for out number 2. So it'll take a 2-out base hit here by Bill. He is 0 for 1 today. Can he drive in Hornus and get the Pirates the lead? The 2-2 pitch he swings on and misses. And that'll end the inning. But Hornus Wagner's double drives in 1. We're tied up as we go to the top of the 5th. Well, Smith, Donovan, and Jones due up here against Howie. And the boss is 0 for 1. Here's the 2-2 pitch to the boss. And Smith, he hits that ball in the right field. That'll be out number 1. Wilson makes the catch, brings up Billy Dolan, who's 0 for 1 today. And Bills takes a 2-2 pitch. And that's strike 3. And that'll be out number 2. And that is Howie's 4th strikeout. Go with 1 walk. Back to the top of the order, and Jones. Jones is 0 for 1 with a walk in this game. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And nice eye again by Jones. That's the second time he's walked in the game. So the Tigers now with 2 outs got a runner down at first. And wouldn't surprise me if Jones ain't taking off trying to get in scoring position here for Bush. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And Bush hits that ball down the short over the first. And that'll end the inning. And the Tigers strand 1. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's Detroit 1, Pittsburgh 1. We got Wilson, Gibson, and Howie due up here. And Wilson's 0 for 1 today. Bottom part of the order. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Wilson. He's the one that threw the ball from right field to cut down Crawford at the plate. And that's a live ball in this. And we got Mr. Gibson up now, and George has walked his first time up. Here's a 3-1 pitch to Gibson. And he's going to walk for the second time. Gibson down at first now with one out. And Howie's up. Let's see if Howie lays down a bunt and get Gibson in scoring position again. Here's the 1-0 pitch to him. And Howie squares around again back to the mound. Runner in the scoring position. And back to the top of the order we go. See if Bobby can drive in. Gibson with 2 outs here. Here's the 1-0 pitch to him. And Byrne, he hits that ball down the second. That'll be out number 3. And the Tigers get away with the runner at second. The Pirates strand 1. We go to the top of the 6th. We're still tied up at 1 apiece. We got Cobb, Crawford, and Delaney due up here. Cobb 0 for 2 today. Here's the 1-2 pitch to tie. And Cobb strikes out for out number 1. 5th strikeout for Howie. And that brings up Sam Crawford. And Crawford is 2 for 2 with the lone RBI. Crawford's having a great World Series, folks. He is 3 for 6, a homer and 4 RBI. 1 pitch. And that's going to be hit in the right field for a base hit. Crawford keeps up the great hitting performance here in the series. So the Tigers now got a go ahead run down at first. And Jim Delaney at the plate. And Jim's off and running, but that'll be ball number 4. That'll be the second walk here for Howie. Third walk for Howie. And that brings up George Moriarty. And Moriarty's 0 for 2. Crawford down at second. A single probably breaks this tie. Delaney at first. And here's the first pitch to him. And that's going to be a slow roller back to the mound. Any play he's going to have is he throws down the second. Ill-advised, but he gets the man. I'm surprised. That was a close play. Thought for sure he was safe. Let's take a look at this. Thought for sure he made it in there. Thought the safe play was to go to first and get the shore out. But Howie gets the runner for out number 2. 2 up and 2 down here. And that'll bring up Mr. Jones. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Jones. And that ball's hit down the third, over the first, a long way across the diamond. And the Tigers strand 2. Howie gets out of the mess with nobody scoring. Keeps this game knotted up at 1 apiece. We got Leach, Clark, and Wagner due up. Tommy's 0 for 2. Let's see if he can get something started here for the Pirates on the 3-1 pitch. And he's going to take that for ball 4. So that's going to be a leadoff walk. And that's the third walk by Devine. That puts Clark up to the plate now with a runner down at first. And Fred's 1 for 2 today. Leach down there with excellent speed. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And Clark hits that ball down the second. Are they going to turn 2, 4, 6, 3 double play, folks? Wipes off the leadoff walk. Now there's 2 outs and nobody on for Hornus Wagner. And here's the 3-1 pitch to Wagner. And they walked him. Not maybe a bad idea. So Wagner's down at first with great speed. And Miller's up. Miller has yet to get a hit in this World Series. And here's the first pitch to him. And that's taken outside. And Hornus Wagner's off and running. He gets in the scoring position with his first stolen base of the World's second stolen base of the World Series. And now Miller with the 1-0 count. Can he drive Hornus in and get the Pirates the lead? And that's going to be a base hit in the right field. That's going to get the job done. And that ball is out, folks. 2-run homer by Miller, and that's 3-1 Pittsburgh. That ball went 442 feet, no doubt about it. That was a sinker that didn't sink. And Miller gives the Pirates a 2-run lead. Now we got Abstein up with 2 outs and nobody on. And here's the pitch to Bill, 1-1 count. And that's going to be a slow roller down the second. And that'll end the inning, but not until a 1 lead. We go to the 7th inning. We got Smith, Donovan, and Jones due up here against Howie, trying to hold on to this 2-run lead. And Smith is 0 for 2. Here's the 1-0 pitch to him. And Boss lifts that ball in the center field. That'll be a leadoff single that gets the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they let Bill hit for himself here. And we're going to have Matty McIntyre come off the bench to pitch hit. Boss a catcher, but he does have great speed down there at first. And here's the pitch to Matty. And Boss is off and running. He's going to make it down the second with no throw. So now you got a runner in scoring position. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Matty. That ball is going to be hit in the right field. And that'll be out number 2. And the runner tags up. He'll make it down the third. So 1 out and a runner 90 feet away. We're making this a 1-run ball game. And back to the top of the order we go. And Davy Jones. And Davy's 0 for 1 today. Can he get a base hit here? And the Pirates are willing to give up the run and get an out. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Jones. And that's going to be a base hit in the left field. That'll score the run. It's a 1-run ball game. And now we got a runner down at first and 1 out. Tying run down at first. Go ahead run at the plate in Bush. And Donnie's 1 for 3 today, batting .429 in this series. Jones with great speed. Here's the 3-1 pitch. He squares and bunts. Nice bunt. Howie fires over to first for out number 2. That'll get the tying run to scoring position for Ty Cobb. Cobb's struggling here in this series. He's 0 for 3 today and only 1 for 6, batting $167. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Cobb. And that's going to be a ground ball down the first. And that'll end the inning. But the Tiger score 1 makes this a 3-2 game as we go to the 7th inning stretch. And the new pitcher is Kid Spire. Spire has pitched 1 inning, 1 hit, and struck out 1. And he's going to face the bottom part of the order here. He's got Owens, Wilson, Owen Wilson, Gibson, and Brandon due up. And that's going to be a slow roller down on the short. As he fumbles that ball, they're going to call that an E6. I believe that's the first error of the World Series. And Wilson down at first. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Is he going to walk again, folks? No, he hits this ball down the third. They go over to second for 1, over to first, but not in time. No, they don't get the runner at second. So Wilson safe at second. And now we're going to have a pitch hitter in Ham Hewitt. And this is Hewitt's for right back that they gave up in the top of the 7th. 1 out. Here, third pitch to Ham, and that's going to be a ground ball down. We go. And can Bobby deliver here? He is 0 for 7 and 0 for 8. Here's the 2-0 pitch to him. And that ball is hit in the left field. That'll drop in. They're sending the runner. Here's the play at the plate. And he is out of plate and avoid the run. Nice play out there. Let's take a look at this again. More time here. One more time. Nice play. So it stays a one-run ball game as we go to the top of the 8th. You got Crawford, Delaney, and Moriarty up here. Crawford's having a great series. He's 3 for 71 with a homer and 4 RBIs. Here's the 3-0 pitch to Crawford. So now the time runs on at first with nobody out. And that brings up Jim Delaney. Delaney struggling in this series. He's 0 for 2 today and 0 for 5. See if he laid down a bunt and try to get Crawford in the scoring position. Nope, it's down the second. 6-4-3 double play. Wipes out the lead-off walk. And now there's 2 outs and nobody on for George Moriarty. Moriarty is 0 for 3 today and 0 for 6 in the series. Here's the 1-2 pitch to George. And he strikes him out. And he gets out of the inning with nobody scoring. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Pirates hanging on to this one-run lead. It's 3-2. You got Leach, Clark, and Wagner due up. Can these boys get on board here for Hornets? Tommy is 0 for 2 and 0 for 6 in the series. Here's a 1-2 pitch to him. And Tommy strikes out. And that'll be out number 1. It brings up Fred Clark. He's got a base hit today. He's 1 for 3. Can he get aboard again here? Here's the 0-1 pitch to Fred. And that ball is hit in the center field. That's going to drop in for a hit. So Fred's aboard for Hornets Wagner. Can Wagner do some damage here and give the Pirates some insurance runs? He's 1 for 2 with an RBI today, batting .500 with a homer and 2 RBIs. And here's the pitch to Hornets. And he's off and running. And Fred takes off. He's going to base of the series. Sorry, Fred's second stolen base of the series. Now he's in scoring position. A base hit will drive in Fred. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Wagner. And it hits him, folks, and the Pirates are not happy at all. Wagner trots on down the first and second now with 1 out. And we have Miller up. Miller's having a hell of a game. He's 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer. Can he deliver again here? Like I say, a base hit will score Clark. A double will probably score Hornets. And here's the 1-2 pitch to Miller. And that's a slow roller down the short. Can they turn 2? 6-4-3. And that'll win the inning. Nice play out in the field by the Tigers to end that threat. To the top of the 9th we go with the Tigers trailing by 1. They got the bottom part of the order due up here. Sam Lever comes into the game. Sam has pitched in 1 inning. He's walked 1 and struck out 1 in this series. He'll face Jones, Smith, and a pitch hitter for. And here's the 2-2 pitch to him. And that's going to be hit down the one up and one down. And brings up Ball Smith. He's 1 for 3 today. As ID Jester joins us here. Oh, not bad, ID. This is the second game to lead the series 1-0, and they're leading here in the top of the ninth, 3-2. Ball Smith's up. He's 1 for 3 today. Can he get aboard here for these Tigers and get the tying run on the bases and the go-ahead run at the plate? And that's going to be a base hit in the right field. So Smith's aboard here with 1 out. See who's going to come off the bench and pitch hit. And it's going to be Oscar Strange, the backup catcher, comes off the bench. And this is Oscar's at first. And here's the 2-2 pitch to Oscar. And that's going to be a fly ball in the left field. Nice. Tigers are down to their last out. We're back to the top of the order, and Davy Jones. Jones is 1 for 2 today. He does have an RBI. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Sam Lever. Yeah, that's going to be a base hit in the spot. Pirates take a 2-0 lead here in the series. Take a look at the box score here. Can the Pirates win this series, folks? Detroit. You had Sam Crawford having a hell of a World Series, 3 for 3 with an RBI. The Tigers left 8 men on base. Two-run homer. That was the difference in the ball game. You had Billy Donovan going 6 innings, giving up 3 hits and 3 runs. Struck out 4 and gave up that home run to Miller. Kid Spire comes in, pitches 2 innings, gives up 2 hits, struck out 1. And for the Pirates, Howie Kausman goes walk 3, struck out 5. And Weaver comes in, pitches the last 2 innings, picks up the save, 1 hit, 1 walk, and struck out 1. Oh, sorry about that, ID. Nice game. Yep. And let's see here. We got to make some. Gonna see who's pitching in game number 3. We're going to have Nick Maddox going up against Ed Summers as the series travels to Detroit. We'll have a day off, and on sorry about that. Yeah, darn internet. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if calling for some storms or time, you all have a great afternoon and take care.